Guys,
all right, so as I said that before, you're going to have to make some adjustments on these finger joints to get them fit absolutely perfect. So the first thing that I did here is I laid them out and looked at how they were like the best fit. It's kind of like fitting a piece of puzzle, but you know, lay them out, front, end, back, end. Okay, and then you want to mark each one of these fingers on where you need to adjust it. So like this one right here was tight right here, so I put a little X on that side of that finger. And these two were tight here and here and here, so I marked an X right here and an X right here. Okay, that one I had to do a lot of work on. This one I marked an X here and here. Now we don't know about these yet. Okay, I guess we could take it like this. Let's see, that's going to be like that. So that's going to be basically like that. Okay, so here's a good example. This won't fit together. Okay, so I look at it and I figure out, well, I got to take a little bit off of this one. And I got to take, that might be it. Okay, so this is a smooth cut flat file. There's not, I don't know how many there is in there of the cabinet, but this is the file that you want to use. A smooth, flat one. Flat. Okay, so what we're going to do, put this in a vise. What's going on, fellers? Can you quit screwing around, Nate, please? Or would you guys like to come in for a before school detention?
before.
Yeah. Yeah, well, we do it like on Wednesday. But
You can do it on Friday.
okay, so basically that one that I marked, I'm being really careful here to keep the file nice and flat. Okay, it's getting close. All right, and that's what you want to do, is just adjust those. Now, I've got these pretty well adjusted. If they're too tight, when we go to put them together, we're going to break those fingers. So you shouldn't have to like take a hammer to this. Okay, you should be able to just kind of fit it carefully by hand, get it pretty close.
And when he says hammer, he means mallet.
Mallet or hammer.
Because if you take a hammer to it, you're going to completely ruin your wood.
You're going to break those fingers. Okay. So get them to where you can start them by hand. And I know it's tempting to want to take that mallet. That's a nice tight fit. Okay. We got to do a little more work on it. It's probably a little bit tighter than it needs to be in some places, but again, adjust it with the file, mark it. And I've got these laid out. I marked them so I can get them back exactly the same. Okay. Here it says, outside, and I wrote that up top. Now I got that one in. Those two are correct. This one's backwards. There we go. Yes.
What do you use that brush slash?
That's a file card.
Wait, are we gonna
Use that to clean the file, because if you sit there with all these teeth being clogged with wood, it's not going to do any good. So use a file card, and you're only supposed to use this
Going forward?
forward.
Are we gonna glue these?
What?
Are we gonna glue these?
We are going to glue these. Okay. So, but see, I've got it out. I've got outside 2, outside 1, outside 4, outside 3. Mark them so you can get them back the same. Okay. So actually, that should be like this. There we go. And that way you can get them back the same way. Okay. All right. Okay. Let's go back to work.
don't think it would.